Rich teen influencer disrespects Judge Caprio in court. What happens next is public embarrassment. The courtroom in Providence was busier than usual. People from all walks of life were waiting quietly for their cases. Some nervous, some tired, some simply hoping for mercy. The soft hum of whispered conversations filled the room until the doors suddenly opened with a loud push. Everyone turned. A teenage boy walked in like he owned the place. His name was Adrian Collins, known online as Adrix, a rich 18-year-old influencer with millions of followers. He wore an expensive designer jacket, had sunglasses on indoors, and held his phone out, already recording. He scanned the courtroom with a smirk, talking to his camera. Yo guys, welcome back to the vlog. Today, your boy is stuck in this tiny town court. Some old judge is about to lecture me. Let's see how fast I can get out of here. People stared at him in disbelief. He didn't care. If anything, he enjoyed the attention. When the court officer finally called his name, Adrian walked forward like he was walking a red carpet, not entering a courtroom. Judge Frank Caprio looked up calmly as Adrian approached the bench. "Good morning, young man," the judge said with his usual gentle tone. "Sup, Judge," Adrian replied casually. The room fell silent. No one had ever heard someone address Judge Caprio like that. Judge Caprio picked up the file and began reading the charges: excessive speeding, reckless driving, running a red light, and live streaming himself behind the wheel. "These are serious offenses," the judge said softly. "Do you understand why you're here today?" Adrian shrugged casually. Yeah, I get it. Can we make this fast? I've got a brand shoot later." Judge Caprio looked at him carefully. "Mr. Collins, please remove your sunglasses." "Why?" Adrian asked. "The lights are too bright." "Because this is a court of law, not a movie set." People couldn't help but chuckle. Adrian finally removed the glasses. Then, without hesitation, he placed his phone on the judge's bench and hit record. He actually hit record. "Okay, chat, we're filming this. Let's get this over with." Judge Caprio leaned forward, his voice still calm but firm. "Young man, recording in this courtroom without permission is prohibited. Turn it off." Adrian smirked. "Relax, Judge. My followers need content." Gasps filled the room. Judge Caprio folded his hands and looked at the boy with fatherly patience. He reviewed the police report and spoke gently but firmly. "You were driving 70 in a 25 zone, near an elementary school. Children were present." For a moment, Adrian lost his smirk, but arrogance quickly returned. "No one got hurt," he replied. "I drive better than most adults." A few people shook their heads. A mother sitting in the front row stood up suddenly. "My son walks to that school," she shouted. "You could have killed him." Adrian scoffed lightly, but this time he didn't record it. Judge Caprio raised a hand, calming the room. Then he looked at Adrian again. "Young man, do you find this funny?" "A little, yeah," Adrian replied, shrugging. Judge Caprio paused, studying the teenager's face. Then he asked a simple question. "What do you value most?" Adrian didn't even think. "Views. Engagement. Numbers. Being real with my audience." Judge Caprio nodded slowly. "And what about respect?" Adrian blinked. No one had ever asked him that. "Respect is earned," he said. "People follow me because I'm real." Judge Caprio replied softly, "Real or reckless?" The courtroom went silent. Adrian's jaw tightened. Judge Caprio then called Officer Hernandez to bring the video evidence. The officer approached and handed the judge a tablet. "Your Honor, this is the live stream recording." Judge Caprio played the clip on the courtroom screen. Adrian appeared on the video, laughing, speeding through intersections, making fun of pedestrians, and pretending to swerve toward people as a joke. The reactions in the courtroom were immediate. Gasps, whispers, looks of disgust. Adrian's face turned pale. He looked like he wanted to disappear. Judge Caprio watched him carefully. "Is this your idea of entertainment?" he asked. Adrian swallowed. I was just playing around." "Playing around?" Judge Caprio said softly. "Cars kill people. Jokes do not." For the first time, the teenager didn't have an answer. Judge Caprio leaned back in his chair. "Young man, fame comes fast. Responsibility comes slowly. But both must grow together." Adrian stared at the floor. Judge Caprio continued. "Turn around." Adrian looked confused. "Look at the people behind you." Slowly, hesitantly, Adrian turned around. Mothers, fathers, children, hard-working citizens, everyone looked at him with disappointment. Judge Caprio asked, "Do you believe you've shown them respect?" Adrian's voice softened. "No, I haven't." "And do you believe they deserve it?" Yes. His arrogance was breaking. The attitude was melting. For the first time in years, he wasn't performing for an audience. He was just a kid, realizing the weight of his choices. His voice cracked. "I didn't think it mattered," he said. "I just wanted people to notice me. I didn't think I was hurting anyone." Judge Caprio gave a long, gentle nod. "Young man, every action matters, especially when millions are watching you." He paused, letting the moment sink in. Then he announced his decision. "You are fined $350. You will perform 60 hours of community service. You will visit the school you endangered and speak to the students about safe driving, and you will publicly apologize to your viewers." Adrian nodded, holding back tears. "I will. I'm sorry." Judge Caprio leaned forward with compassion. "Make your fame meaningful. Use it to help, not harm." The courtroom remained silent, but deeply moved. Adrian walked out slowly. No camera, no attitude, no smirk. Only a young man who had finally learned what respect truly meant. And that day, Judge Caprio didn't just give a punishment. He gave a lesson that millions would remember. End.